Welcome friends. We will learn what is cherry pick in Git word in this video. So in order to understand the cherry pick, let's think of this as picking one cherry at a one time and putting this cherry into our bucket one by one. We will see it how it works in the code scenario. So far what we have a Git repository that is residing on GitHub and Bitbucket. Those are both replica, and we are maintaining our commit histories on both the repositories. Right now we have master branch only, and suppose this code is a product, and what we have inside this code is one git concepts.java file which is printing ducks and peacocks and whatever. Suppose there is a release planned in a week, and you want to add some things and then release this code to the customer. What you usually do, you create a new branch on this master branch, that is a release branch. You make your changes for the release, and then release this code or the build of the code to the customer. So let's try to understand it. How we do that? We create a new branch here. This is the user one. As we see that I have renamed the repository to _user1 in order to distinguish, and we name it release 1. This is the first release, or we can also name it like date, the current date, to understand that on which date this release was performed. But I will, for example, say it release 1. So I create a new branch that is called release 1. It automatically checks out the release 1, the newly created branch for me, and whatever I work right now, I mean whatever I change in these files right now on local system will be changed under release 1. So let's quickly make some changes. Let's create a new file that is called book printer. Suppose your customer wants the release to have this book printer class into it, and we are adding it, and just add a static method here and print something. Oops. So I will just mimic it like saying printing books, and then we also have a main method into this class which is just calling this print books method. We try to run this code in order to be sure that it is working and compiling. So it is printing books, it is compiling. We are ready to check this code in or commit this code into the repository. So what we do, we see that new file is added, we stage it, and we put our commit printing books. Correct. And push it to the repositories. Also on the GitHub. So our new release branch is prepared, and we whatever we are going to deliver to our customer is from release 1. But somebody in the team or somebody from the customer side reviewed this code before it is releasing and said that no, we cannot accept this code without a helper method. And we know that somebody else like KUser2 was working on the helper method. How we can see that? We can see like doing an action of fetch all, that what else have been done other than our changes in the repository. So we see that we have our branch release 1 and there is one more branch, help branch, that we talked to the developer KUser2 and he says that yes, I was working on adding the helper class, and we go and see the commits done by KUser2. So first commit was that in git concepts there was a call added to the help method and new helper file was added, and the second commit was that he improved the message by adding another println into it. So in our release branch, we want to have these two changes before we deliver it to the customer. So we have two options. One is that we can merge this branch into this branch and these changes will appear in this branch as well. Another option is that we pick these two commits and apply these two commits on this branch that we are going to release. So in order to understand this concept, how we pick the changes one by one into another branch, we try to do it by cherry pick, and this concept is known as cherry picking. So one thing to understand for the cherry pick is the cherry pick needs to be performed in the same order in which the commit were performed. Like after master, if we look at this branch, the gray one, this branch is help branch. And on this branch, we can easily identify that first this commit was made adding help message to the project. And then this commit was made improve help message. Yeah. So we need to cherry pick these commits in this order only. So what we will do, we will right click here and we can see that there is an option cherry pick this commit. So once we click on this, what it will do, it will apply these two changes, what we see here, on the branch where we are currently at. So let's try to do this. First cherry pick this commit and say cherry pick. We see that two files have been changed and those files have been staged as well. So these are exactly the changes those we see here, this and this. Now we need to cherry pick this commit as well. So we say cherry pick this commit. Again, we see only two files have been changed because under this commit, what is improved is helper.java has one new line. Let's review the changes in this commit. So under helper.java, we see that those two lines are present. So this is the effective commit that we are going to make. And we can see that the last commit message from the cherry pick is automatically picked up, but we can change this message. Add helper methods and classes. And we say commit. So on release 1, we have added a new commit. This commit is the result of cherry picking this commit and this commit. Now we can push it as before on Bitbucket. And on GitHub. So this way we have picked these two commits into our release branch. What is the advantage? That if there were changes apart from these two commits, then also we can pick the commits from in between to our current branch, whichever change we want, and we don't need to merge the complete branch into the current branch. So this was the concept of cherry picking. I can also cherry pick this commit. I can also cherry pick this commit. Cherry pick is nothing but replay this change, whatever change has been done under a commit, to the current working branch. Happy Gitting? Please like the video if you understand and like, and please also try to subscribe it, because if you subscribe, you get the videos first whenever I upload it onto YouTube. Happy Gitting, guys. See you.